Morning, everybody. Back on the hike. That's the campground way down there on the Coosa River, and I'm just right up to the road here. Got a mile to get back to the trail, and then I've got another 10 miles or so. It's about 7 miles to a resupply place. I don't think I need to resupply, but certainly we'll stop and have a few cold drinks and then check everything else and just get on my way. Once again, road walking. There's not a lot of good or interesting stuff to show you guys, so won't be much of that, I expect, but we'll see what comes. There we go. Now, gotta walk 1.3 miles up this road to get back to the trail. I'll see y'all later. Just another crossing of the Coosa River. I am not quite over the river. There's very little traffic this morning and a very broad berm to walk on, so I thought I'd give you a little view and then shut the camera off and get on across. So it's a nice big river here. Hey everybody, it's One Penny again, third time this morning, because I forgot my charger at my camp over there and I had to come back to get it, and so I had to cover some of the same territory twice. Getting back here, I finally got a ride for about 1.5 miles, and last night and this morning I have been lucky enough to be next to these people. You guys want to introduce yourselves and your dog?
Well, good morning. We are Roger and Anita, Harry and Sydney, our dog, and we were lucky enough to meet Robert and find out his quest, and it sounds fantastic, and he's doing it to raise money for 4 different charities that have a great mission. So please look into what he's doing.
Thank you very much. So Sydney is beautiful. She reminds me of a German. She looks like a smaller version of the German Shepherd that I grew up with. But yeah, I came back, I got my charger, and then Roger's going to drive me back out.
I'll you back to your...
so I don't have to walk the same miles 3 times. But just another example of the nice people that I meet on my my journey. Now, it's interesting that you called this a quest, because one of my friends at work, we were talking about this, and what do you call this? I keep calling it a journey or a trip or a hike. I keep telling people it's a charity hike, but he said he's settling on the word quest, because that's more descriptive, I guess, more accurate. And then I hadn't said anything, and then you popped up saying, yeah, it's a quest. So I've been very lucky in my time, and I'm gonna have to look into one of these. This is their pull behind, and it's like the perfect little setup for just 1 or 2 people. So I'll have to look at that after I finish my quest. So thanks everybody. I'll talk to you. Hello everybody. Just thought I would give you a glimpse of this nice view. Yeah, coming up here. Got about 5 miles to get to a place where I can stop and get a cold drink after my messed up morning of getting 3.5 miles out, realizing I left my charger plugged in back there. I walked back about 1 mile, maybe 1.5 miles. Got to ride the rest of the way to the camp, Got my charger. Roger and Anita fed me some bread. And Roger was kind enough to drive me back out to where I'd gotten to this morning, so I didn't have to walk the same miles 3 times. So it took some time, but I'm back on the road. Just a few miles behind where I would have been. And this looks like easy walking. Nice wide berm. The road's not too busy. This is a bypass, I guess, around Coosa. So Coosa's not far. It's basically straight ahead towards those mountains. And I'll be walking past it. So I'll let y'all go. See you later. Just got past the Sims Mountain Trailhead. This is a rails to trail section, and this is a railroad bridge over a stream. Comes in, goes on out the other side, and there's a family down there playing in the water and having fun. And the trail is actually very nice. So yeah, I don't know how long this section is. I'm past my mileage for the day. And online there's a lack of information on any kind of places that you can pitch a tent or camp. No campsites mentioned. But this rail trail in most sections is nice and wide. And where the rail actually was has got some gravel. But off to the sides, you got plenty of space here where you could pitch a tent if you wanted. You got some carpet of leaves, you got some pine needles, got a mixture. So I don't know how long this section goes, but I'll have to post some information on the Pinhoti trail lines, letting other hikers know, because it's a common question through here. Where do you camp when you're going along the road walk? And this is just a little section off the road walk, but it goes right back to the road walk. So people could come along here and camp. So if they're really adventurous, they could climb down this bank and they could camp out along that stream down there. That's a nice quiet part. All you need is a little flat area big enough for your tent. So I don't know how long this section is, but I'll have to measure it out and post some information online to let people know. That's it for now. See you later.